Hi, my name's Gary Connolly and I'm the owner of Viking Carpentry and Building Specialists. I've been in construction industry for nearly 24 years now. Started off in high-end flooring, carpentry work, and then over sort of the last 7 to 8 years just got into more general building, site management, project management, taking on full developments. So at the minute we've got this 2-bedroom renovation on in Portsmouth, a 3-bedroom renovation and extension in Westbourne, which is escalating daily with extra works. Following that, last year, July, we did a big project in Westbourne, which is now how we landed this one. I'd like to really have 2 to 3 large projects a year. That would be my goal. And obviously now working with you guys in the Synergy Club, I've now set my eyes on where I should be as a business. I quite like being on a site 16, 20 weeks to get our teeth stuck into it. I've known Paul Moody for many, many years back when I used to play football at Portsmouth. So it's probably just pure coincidence that we sort of got back into contact. Obviously I met you and Mark and then heard about the Synergy group. I think what it has done is just open my eyes to me as a person, sort of restricting myself, not having fantastic habits of my work process. It's allowed me to now take a jump where I've got someone that's going to do 10 to 15 hours a month doing the back end of the business. Within next month, I've got my older son is then going to join the company. But I wouldn't have done that hadn't I been part of the Synergy group, and basically just believing in myself a lot more and taking calculated risks, not just taking risks for the sake of it, thinking like there's a process here. Paul's laid out how we want to get the business from a £500,000 turnover up to £5 million. That's going to take a while, but there's no point in having goals if you're not going to go for them. So men's club on a Tuesday every fortnight has been a real eye-opener. I've had ups and downs in my life, physically, mentally, like most people have. Actually knowing there's other people out there like you who have suffered and have got through it, but also having a group of guys who can sit and talk. It just, again, it gives you that confidence that if you are feeling a little bit down or you're not right, speak to someone. I'm quite an emotional person, which I do bottle up from time to time, but it's just good just to let it go, talk. But men's club for me, every fortnight is fantastic. I've been very lucky. I play football, boxing, CrossFit, golf, anything I do, I go gun-ho in. So I've now applied that to my business. So getting up at 4:15 in the morning to go to the gym, that sets me up for the day. Looking after myself physically, I've always done that, but I've now taken an extra effort to make sure if that's right, everything else will be right. Which, especially in business, if you're not on the ball 100% of the time, that's when little errors happen. But with a clear head, I've stopped any little silly mistakes, and also I'm forward thinking 3, 4, 5 days. I'm not thinking about what I'm going to do tomorrow, today. I've set myself up with good processes, which I've done through Paul, and basically just treating it as an actual big business, not just as a one-man band with a couple of subbies. That's where I'm at the minute with it.